Hello everyone, it's Andrea, welcome back. Today we take a look at the Vickers, a machine gun available for the Commonwealth forces. The first thing you will notice about these machine guns, first of all, is the heavy weight, and secondly the fact that you can't aim downsight unless you deploy the bipod first. So for an experienced player, it can be tricky to use this weapon because if you don't know the spots in the map, the best ones, if you don't know how to avoid enemy fire before reaching the spot, it can be a little bit tricky. So my advice is, if you're having problems with this weapon, you can bring with you a pistol to help you when you don't have your bipod deployed, or you can learn to be accustomed to the hip fire of the weapon. If you do so, you will learn that you have to be very close to the enemy in order to use it effectively. Or you can also decide to bring with you smoke grenades and lay in the middle of the smoke. I talk about it in a tip video about insurgency, the smoke magic trick, where you basically launch the smoke and then you lay down in the middle of the smoke. This can take a lot of enemies by surprise, but take in mind that many enemies will throw explosives in the smoke, so wait a little bit before rushing inside the smoke. Also, when shooting this weapon, you will notice that it seems like you never run out of ammunition. That is because the belt of this weapon has 250 rounds, which is pretty good. So you can stay in a good position for a long while before you need to reload. The weapon has also 700 rounds per minute, at least that is the feel I have for the weapon. Remember, we don't have any stats for Day of Infamy. And also, with this weapon, many times you will fail. And what I mean by that, many times you will find a good spot and then some enemy pops behind you, or you try to get into a good spot but you always get killed. Don't get discouraged, because even if you fail 5 times, the one time that you will manage to find a good spot, you will be a huge threat to the enemy team. Also, bring with you a pistol when you have the supplies, because sometimes maybe you hear the enemy coming behind you, and since your weapon can aim just when you deploy your bipod, maybe you look into another direction, you want to be able to turn around and shoot the enemy. You can still do it with the hip fire, but the pistol gives you a little bit more range, especially if you find someone peeking out on the window. And as you get better with the Vickers, you get more kills, you have more fun with the weapon, you will also improve as a player, because first of all, you will go looking for the best spots. Secondly, you will learn how to move around the map with smokes without getting killed, because with a Vicker you're a very easy target, you're very slow, and your firing abilities are very limited. Also, you will learn how to use smokes, how to use the hip fire better with the weapon. And sometimes with the hip fire I managed to do something amazing with the Vicker. What you need to understand is that you can't go in medium range engagements, you need to be very close to the enemy in order to use it effectively. And I see many players also picking the same weapon over and over. I see many players using just the STG, many weapons just using the Thompson. And what I advise to those players is to change their playstyle sometimes. Pick a bolt-action rifle, pick the Vickers. By doing so, they will improve as a player, because they will learn to use the cover better, they will use smoke better, they will try to move around the map from better spots, they will learn to see when the wave is spawning from the defending team, and all those little stuff that will make you improve also when you switch back to your previous weapon, the STG, the Thompson. So guys, change your playstyle a little bit, improve as a player, and you will see that you will have more fun playing in Day of Infamy and also Insurgency. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.